Hey everybody, today I would like to talk to you about the FMCSA. The FMCSA is the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration, and they have been passing rules and regulations that affect truck drivers and train engineers and airline pilots and bus drivers and anything that moves basically. The FMCSA is not elected officials. The rules and regulations that they pass are not laws. They're rules and regulations that they come up with. This is one of those situations that the EPA was doing to businesses and individuals and whatever. They would come up with their own rules and regulations that were not based on law, and they were wreaking havoc and causing businesses to go out of business and individuals to suffer immensely, bankrupt a lot of people over rules and regulations that they would come up with. During the Trump administration, they put an end to that. Any new rules and regulations that the EPA comes up with have to be laws. So they have to go through Congress, they have to go through the legislature, and then be signed by the president in order to be enforced. This eliminated all of the nonsense that the EPA was coming up with, and this needs to happen with the FMCSA today. We have ourselves in a situation where truck drivers in particular are heavily regulated by the FMCSA, all in the name of safety. There's nothing in the Constitution that mentions safety. And there's nothing that says that in the name of safety, you have to give up your constitutional rights and privileges. And that's what's happening with the FMCSA. You're giving up your rights and privileges all in the name of safety. And I don't agree with it. If you can't tell by we the people, I'm one of those live free or die kind of guys, and I don't particularly like any government agency telling me what to do and what not to do. In order to be a truck driver, I have to put up with some of this, and it's not setting real well. The FMCSA is the ones that are coming up with rules and regulations, like the CPAP machine that I freaking hate. They want to regulate what I do during my work time. They want to regulate what I do during my off time. When I say that, I mean that they say that during my off time, I can't have a second job. I can't, basically I can't have a second job. If somebody really wanted to screw with a truck driver, call the FMCSA and tell him, hey, this guy is mowing his yard on his day off, and he could lose his CDL over that. That's how ridiculous this is getting. I don't know if people realize that or not, but according to the rules and regulations from the FMCSA, you're not allowed to work on your off time. So even if that work is enjoyable, like farming, if you have a mini farm or whatever that you thoroughly enjoy working on your off days, you could lose your CDL over this. I don't know if people realize this. Anyway, same thing with the CPAP machine. Now they've decided this is not a law. There's no law that says an individual has to use a CPAP machine. This is a rule, and it's a guidance. A guidance. It's not even a rule or a regulation about that I'm aware of from the FMCSA. There's guidance there. However, the company that I work for, now that they have insisted that I go to their doctor and their clinic to get my DOT inspection, and their doctor, who is a prison doctor in New York City, a prison doctor. How bad do you have to be a prison doctor? Anyway, he's the one that's their sleep apnea expert and has put me on this CPAP machine, claiming that I have sleep apnea. I do not. I've been married for 46 years. If I snored, my wife would tell me. I don't do either one, and I don't wake up gasping for air either. So I don't need a CPAP machine. Anyway, the FMCSA is the ones that they come up with all kinds of rules and regulations that as truck drivers and trucking companies have to adhere to. A lot of this is all because of attorneys and trucking companies that don't want to be sued. So they agree to all these rules and regulations because now they can go to court if something comes up because of whatever. They can say, oh, but we agreed and our driver was following these rules and regulations from the FMCSA, so you can't sue us. That's what it's all about. Anyway, they're regulating what I can do on my days off. They're regulating my sleep. They're regulating on the amount of time I can work. They're regulating the amount of time I have to sleep. I have to be off. I don't like the FMCSA at all, but I do like safe drivers. This has nothing to do with safety. It all has to do with attorneys and lawsuits. There needs to be another deregulation of the trucking company and basically doing away with the FMCSA and their power to regulate truck drivers in order to get more truck drivers on the road and to get drivers to quit quitting and finding something else to do in order to end this supply chain issue. So this is my opinion. This is the way I feel about it. I'm not alone. I promise you, I'm not alone. So any driver that loves the FMCSA is an idiot. So anyway, I hope this rings a bell. If you want to comment, please comment on the link below. Remember, please subscribe and hit the like button. It helps me out. If for no other reason, it makes my ego better. So right now I have 70-something subscribers, and I appreciate every one of you. Thanks for watching and listening. I have some other interesting stuff that's coming up. My company does not really approve of me doing moving videos, no matter if I do it with a one-touch camera or no matter how I do it. They just don't like moving videos. So this is why I'm doing everything like this. If I change companies, I may go to moving videos. So anyway, hope you have a great day. Drive safe. I am headed into some rough weather up here. It's the calm before the storm right now in Wyoming, and we're expecting snow and low temperatures tonight. But anyway, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. See you next time.